Hey there, and welcome to Factorio. My name is Brune, and in the last episode, we had set up a little bit of uranium here, and we are super close to being able to place down the Kovarex enrichment process, and we're working towards getting the nuclear fusion reactor for our body, for our mech suit. I'm over here to just grab a couple centrifuges. I think I'll turn the rest of them into Kovarex now that we'll have that going here. Kovarex is always a fun one. And what I usually like to do with that is do a big loop. So I'll make a small one right here. Okay, so we'll grab things and they'll put things onto the outside. And so what needs to happen is that this stuff needs to get forced onto the inside. And so what I like to do is do an output priority to the left, so everything stays on here. And the stuff needs to get put on the inside. I'm like, wait, do I do 2 belts or do I do it with 1 belt? Trying to remember how I would go about doing that part. Oh my gosh, you need 41 to start it. Holy smokes. Well, we really need to kick this off a little more then. Go, 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 go. We need more, we need more. For some reason I thought you only needed like 5 or something, and that was way off, I guess. Put another one over there. Okay. So now I think I could easily do it with 2 belts, but I think I like the idea of doing it with 1 belt. Because I think I see a possibility on how to do this here. So if we did... we can even use the full length of the belt here. So then how do I guarantee that there's a spot for this? See, I think this is where the issue does lie. You can't do it with just belts unless you use 2 belts. So what we will do then is like so it gets forced onto the inside. So this means that, and if we do it so that this is the input, this is the output, at least for this color. Oh yeah, I suppose we actually only need to do one belt as a loop, because then we can have the input of this stuff coming this direction. Only change how I have the little situation over there, but that's okay. Alright, let's just do a power, no, let's do it like this. And but then this also outputs the other stuff, that's right. Okay, so wait. I think I'm seeing this come together. If we output priority to the left, that. You know, that actually might work. Yep, because then we can... Now I'm going to do it like that. Oh, this one needs to be the unenriched uranium. Okay. So enriched uranium will be coming this way. But wait, nope, something does not seem correct here. Because how do I get the extra enriched uranium out? Yep, yeah, so this can't be connected in that way. But, and this does need to have no filter. Then we can just have this go around this. And I like the idea of horizontal, changing that slightly so I can move this back. Then this gets switched to the correct hotkey. Can neatly line up here. There we go. That pleases my brain seeing it that way. And I think this should be functioning now. I think we'd even do something like this. Wait, actually, that also looks kind of weird. Especially having a jet out like that. Oh well, that should work still. Yep, and once it starts to back up, all the extra will come out this way. Okay, so now I just need to change how this is set up. Actually, I think I will need this to be all on that far side. Which will work if I do it like that. Okay. I suppose here I'll actually be able to connect in this. Connect in the power. Oh man, we're a ways away. Oh, that made it quite the noise. Holy cow. How's power doing? Power is doing great. Let's see if we can get a few more of these. Rocking and rolling here. How many of those I have in storage over here? Still coming along. I wonder what's taking it so long to make them. Is it just that they're really slow? Oh, concrete is kind of holding it back. Actually, why? I would just request 1,000 concrete. Oh, wait. It's this. It's filter inserter time. It's filter, or not filter, stack inserter time. Blueprint, this is what I'm looking for. Because those are not on this planet anywhere. Yeah, those are not. I was handcrafting those. Oh. There's that. Stack inserter. Whoa, that's a lot. But I'm honestly fine with that. Let's upgrade. Well, that should help this thing immensely. There we go, now we're getting somewhere. 9, okay. So this could be a little while. I wonder if it would almost be worth it to switch these all out for productivity modules. Or if I should just go and do something else in the meantime. But I mean, kind of what else is there? I was really hoping I'd be able to do this very quickly. We don't need uranium ammo nearly as much as we just need this thing. So wait, and one of those is just 4 uranium. fuel cells, and how much is one uranium fuel cell? Oh my gosh, I can basically just make them myself. So it appears we have not gotten a quality Kovarex uranium thing. So it looks like I'm just missing some of this. And some iron plates. That's what I'll need to be able to make that when it comes out. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better. I was getting kind of stressed out. I was going to need way more than that to really get this rolling. The other thing somebody had mentioned was the electromagnetic thing. That this can almost like replace the assembler in a lot of places, and I wasn't fully aware of that. Critical for electromagnetic research and processes. Now I'm actually curious to go look at Fulgor and see what I'm not be made in this thing. New. And the accumulator. Ah, the accumulator can be made in the electromagnetic plant. Got a ×2 crafting speed. What? Pretty good. I mean, I don't think that's too crazy inefficient. Is it like saving on a ton on power or something? I guess I can't really tell now because they're all moduled up like that. Well, I definitely will still try and use those in more places and try and see what's the best possible building. Ah, something else seems plugged up here. Steel. We don't have steel. We don't have a steel one of these, essentially. So let's... Because that will break down and give me... Does that break down and give me more steel, or does that break down and give me iron plates? I think it just breaks down and gives me more steel. I'm going to test this really quick. Quest 10 steel. Oh, request 100 steel. Am I kidding? Let's throw 100 steel away just to get this kick-started again. Okay. Yeah, this just outputs steel. So that all can go. And it can be added to this setup here. Let's see what we got going on here. What's in the logistic network at the moment? How much? 4,800, so this will be in over 4,000. Steel minus 4,000. And so this will be... Again, I just add steel to it. Yeah, so there's a bunch of steel being thrown away. Very okay. That would keep everything flowing here. Tons of gears. Yeah, I'm curious about what to do with all of the recycling, because obviously you can just literally set things up to break down and be thrown away, but curious how worth it it'll be to send stuff back. It'd be pretty easy to calculate, you know, how much we're making based off of this, because we're just doing basically 100, around 100 times whatever this is. So we'll be making like 10 stone a second, you know, 10 steel a second, 5 blue chips a second. I mean, that's pretty good. And to just be throwing all that stuff away is kind of a lot. So I do kind of like the idea of setting up some space shuttles to bring things back eventually. For now, actually I want to run down here to the modules before I make that personal reactor, just to see if there's any higher quality. There's 4 of those, but I think I have a couple blue quality ones up here just to squeak out as much extra. Wait, can I make the Tier 3? Do I have that unlocked? No, I do not. Able to? Eventually. Very close to, actually. Very close to it, actually. Personal nuclear reactor. 200 blue chips and 50 of the low density structures. I'll just request those over to me because that'll make it way easier. If I remember correct. I suppose I gotta pick the item. Yep. Here's a little bit of iron. 2, 3, 4. Then I had the bonus quality ones here. Doesn't look like it. Must be up over here. Well, I guess I have no idea where those are. Wonder if they got just moved back into storage somewhere. That's all right. Let's use what we got and call her good. Whoa. It makes 10. Holy cow. That was a lot more than I... Oh, of course, I turned my logistics off. Of course. It was way more than I was anticipating. 10% quality, so 10% chance to get a better version. So now I'm curious about if this one just... If this requires fuel, it doesn't look like it. You know, and maybe I'll actually set this up to... make a few of them. It's less than 4. Oh, we'll do 5. Say 400. I suppose I should just turn that off. And actually, we'll set this to be 400 and 100 of these. Sure, we'll say 50 of those. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with them making a few of them, and we'll just see if we get lucky. Especially since I spent a lot of that on the other stuff. So now, are you able to put quality into the Kovarex machine? Something kind of tells me no. Yeah, no, you cannot. Can do productivity though. If I ghost that. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I think we'll definitely do the productivity so that we can get the maximum out of that. At least in the beginning, that very first one. Oh, I couldn't tell if it had the thing or not. Almost seemed like it did for a moment there. Don't need those LDS structures anymore. So now, let's check out our suit. Right click to open. 750 kilowatt output. This is a... How big is this thing? This thing's huge. But by moving a lot of this stuff, we should be fine. And do we... I don't think we need the well... I guess the batteries can help it charge a lot faster, since the max consumption is pretty crazy high. $14 of those. Yeah, so I don't even think I was near as much power output as I have with this thing. This thing has more power output than I did previously. The solar panels, that's awesome. Just trying to find where I can put these back. How close is this to making one more? Not close at all. Our blue circuit's just that slow at the moment. I guess so, huh? I suppose still having them on the quality doesn't help either, but yeah, I might need to do some upgrading back here on Nevis a little bit. Get this upgraded to red belts. That's clearly causing some issues. But I think we should be good to go and head on back over there to Falgora. Start getting pink science taken care of. I suppose, yeah, the entire factory's been kicking back on. Upgrade this since it looks like it's what's holding the science back at the moment. So I can upgrade all of the science ones. Ah, yeah, because that is military science too. That is researching right now. Okay. So now it should be the Kovarex is in range, so that can easily be built outwards if need be. Able if uranium less than 4,000. Just to make sure that there's space in there so that if like I destroy this, they have a spot to take it. Okay, and I suppose for that matter, I kind of want to really quick before I end this episode then put this in place. Oh, no, it did need to be right here. This one will be enriched uranium. Input priority from the right. I don't know if this one needs an input priority from the left, but I'm gonna actually we'll try it without just to see. Okay. Okay, that should be good. We're getting very close to getting 41. I almost kind of want to... Yeah, I'm going to start the next episode off by just doing... I have an idea for a fun little circuit that I want to do. Just to... because why not? So... Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of circuit before we head over to Falgora, and we'll take things from there. So, thanks so much for joining me. Look forward to seeing you in the next one, and take care.